Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. The course of evolution of humanity and its development is closely intertwined with manufacturing. The ability to use tools in a way which no other species could and to manufacture things is a key differentiator of the human species. Space-based solar power stations, building a gateway around Moon, mining of asteroids, terraforming of Mars are no longer distant realities. As experts say, a space gold rush is knocking at our doors. Those who have the technology will have first access to the riches of space. Manufacturing or manufacturing in space would then dictate our progress and sustenance as we foray into the vast expanse above to find solutions for the challenges we face. With Indian Space Vision 2047, the nation has set its foot on an exciting trajectory. A slew of exploration missions, manned space missions are among the ambitious targets the nation has set for itself. In the journey of aerospace sector, the Indian industry has played a significant role in the accomplishments made in launch vehicle, satellite, and aircraft technology. Indian Space Policy 2023 unlocked the potential of industry, and the industry is poised to evolve from the role of technology supporter to technology provider. ISRO's association with industry will grow exponentially as ISRO makes major technological strides to make Indian Space Vision 2047 a reality.
The Society of Aerospace Manufacturing Engineers, SAME, founded in 2001, is a premier body representing the family of professional manufacturing engineers in the field of aerospace. SAME has been acting as a catalyst to promote active research and collaboration among R&D institutions, academia, and industry in India. Towards this goal, SAME has been regularly organizing technical talks, workshops, and seminars. Various awards were instituted by the Society with the support of industry to encourage researchers and engineers. The National Aerospace Manufacturing Seminar, NAMS, is a biennial seminar organized by SAME since 2003. This year's seminar, NAMS 2025, has the theme Indian Space Vision 2047 Industry Perspective. Indian Space Vision 2047 includes highly ambitious programs like ISRO's manned missions, establishment of Bharatiya Antariksh Station, exploration missions like Chandrayaan-4, Venus mission, and more. Towards achieving these goals, Indian industries have a prominent role to play. The role of industry in supporting ISRO for the operational launch vehicles will also be augmented. The seminar aims to bring all the stakeholders together in aerospace manufacturing to share their strategies and vision to meet the national goal. I, Neha, and my co-host Vimal deem it a pleasure to extend a very cordial welcome to each and everyone present here.
May I request Sri M. Mohan, President, Society of Aerospace Manufacturing Engineers, SAME, and Director Projects, VSSC, and Sri Sandeep Verma, General Secretary, SAME, to escort the dignitaries to the dais. Dr. S. Unnikrishnan Nair, Director, VSSC, Sri A. Rajarajan, Director, SDSC, Sri E. S. Padmakumar, Director, IASU. We begin today's program by invoking the blessings of God Almighty. May I call on stage Sri Kishore to render the invocation. Request everyone to remain seated.
अखण्डमण्डलाकारम् व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Thank you.
Thank you, Kishore. Shri M. Mohan, Director Projects VSSC, has been serving as the President of SAME since 2021. Prior to his current assignment in VSSC, he served as the Director of Human Space Flight Center. May I request you, sir, to formally welcome the gathering and deliver the presidential address.
Good afternoon to all. Respected Chairman ISRO Secretary DOS, Dr. Somnath, in absentia, he was not able to come today due to other engagement. Director VSSC, Dr. Unnikishan Nair, Sri E.S. Padmakumar, Director IISU, Director SDSC, Sri Rajarajan, he is just on the way. I think he should be here anytime. And other senior colleagues and from all the centers, MC members, Managing Director BATL, Sri Joseph, senior members of SAME, the SAME family, industry partners, delegates, students and participants. Very good afternoon and welcome to all for this inaugural function of the NAMS 2025 seminar organized by the Society of Aerospace Manufacturing Engineers, SAME. At the outset, let me wish you all, your family and friends a very happy and prosperous New Year 2025. We are just at the beginning of the new year on January 10 today. As already mentioned, the Society of Aerospace Manufacturers India, SAME, is a premier body representing the fraternity of professional manufacturing engineers in the field of aerospace from R&D institutions, academia, and industries in India. I request Sri Rajarajan to straight board the dais and seated. The society is formed with the objectives of promoting scientific development of aerospace manufacturing, engineering, act as a forum for exchange of ideas, experience and knowledge in aerospace manufacturing, to encourage professionals in the area of aerospace manufacturing and recognize their contributions by honoring them with awards and presentations. The society has about 650 practicing engineers as members and a variety of programs are conducted towards the enrichment of knowledge in this domain. The year 2024 had been a fruitful one for SAME with various events being conducted. A technical colloquium was conducted with the theme Infrastructure and Program Management for Space in October 2024 with speakers from Tamil Nadu Industrial Development Corporation, TIDCO, Siemens India and L&T. We have the regular Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Memorial Talk. This year in 2024, October 15th, we had the talk by Sri C.B. Karta, our former controller and deputy director of VSSC, which was very well received by all the participants, especially when Sri Karta sir brought out many unique characteristics of Dr. Kalam by their direct associations, which were hitherto unknown to many. A technical workshop named Focus, Forum for Creating Awareness in Aerospace Engineers, was initiated targeting the diploma and ITA students and to develop skilled professionals to empower them towards a career in aerospace sector. The inaugural session was conducted at Government Polytechnic, Thiruvananthapuram on 25th September 2024, and this program is proposed to be conducted on a continuous basis with about 3 to 4 workshops annually. The India Space Vision 2047 is an ambitious roadmap aimed at establishing the country as a global leader in the space sector by the year 2047, coinciding with the 100th anniversary of India's independence. This vision encompasses a wide range of goals, including the establishment of the Bharatiya Andhari Station, human missions to Moon, and advancements in planetary explorations. From an industry perspective, the India Space Vision 2047 presents both significant opportunities and challenges. The vision opens the door for private sector and startups to collaborate with ISRO, contribute to the national space program, and develop innovative space-based solutions and services. This would eventually lead to the creation of a thriving domestic space ecosystem, generating jobs and boosting economic growth. However, realizing this vision also has many challenges. The Indian space industry is still relatively young and faces hurdles such as limited access to capital, regulatory hurdles, and a shortage of skilled manpower, skilled personnel. Addressing these challenges will require determined efforts from the government, industry players, and academia. Industry players need to invest in research and development, build strong partnerships, and focus on developing cutting-edge technologies. Academia can contribute by providing quality education and training in space-related fields and conducting research. Time has also come to look at the possibilities of artificial intelligence in space manufacturing area to achieve the reliability requirements and also improve the production targets. At this juncture, SAME finds it very apt to select India Space Vision 2047, the industry perspective, as a theme of the 11th Biennial National Aerospace Seminar, NAMS-2025, being held today and tomorrow, the 10th and 11th January 2025 at Thiruvananthapuram. The seminar will feature invited talks by eminent personalities from research institutions, industrial partners, and startups. Seminar will also have technical sessions for oral presentations of papers on various topics related to the theme of the seminar, especially in the areas of technologies for manned space missions, advances in manufacturing, advances in material processing, manufacturing in space, space robotics, and artificial intelligence and machine learning in manufacturing and quality. A total of 73 papers have been selected from the submitted papers for inclusion in the proceedings by the NAMS 2025 Technical Committee. And as the practice has been for SAME always, the proceedings will come out as a printed book, which is going to be of immense value to especially the institutes and academia and for the organizations as reference. Practicing engineers, scientists, faculty members from industry, R&D institutions and academia spread across the country have contributed excellent technical articles, and I thank them all for their invaluable efforts. We sincerely hope that this seminar will technically be enriching and beneficial to all the delegates and participating teams. I'm also very happy to inform that the next issue of The Cutting Edge, the in-house journal of the Society of Aerospace Manufacturing, is also being released today. Now, let me come to the duty of welcoming the guests and participants. Though in absentia, Dr. Somnath, Chairman ISRO, is a visionary leader and a very enthusiastic technocrat. He was instrumental in defining the Space Vision 2047 almost single-handedly, with various challenging opportunities ranging from Bharatiya Space Station, Lunar Return Mission, Venus Mission, and many more. His enthusiasm, motivation, and clarity of expression is amazing. His wide knowledge in all disciplines and quick assessment in decision-making is a well-known characteristic. I'm absolutely certain that under his leadership, ISRO would strive hard with passion in the coming years to achieve all his dream goals. Though let me convey here that Chairman ISRO is going to have a change of person, I still expect the dream goals of our present Chairman ISRO would reach its ultimate destination and logical conclusion by the efforts of the whole ISRO community. When I mentioned about this seminar, he readily agreed to be the chief guest and also to deliver our regular lecture, Professor Satish Dhawan Memorial Lecture, in spite of his busy schedule. On behalf of SAME and my personal behalf, it's my proud privilege to welcome Chairman ISRO, Dr. Somnath, to this function. Due to certain unavoidable engagement, Chairman ISRO was not able to attend this inaugural function, but Sir has conveyed his best wishes and blessings for the successful conduct of the seminar, and also has given a recorded video which we would be playing along with as part of the inauguration. Director VSSC Dr. Unnikishan Nair has always been supportive of all our activities. He has, to his credit, many successful missions of PSLV, GSLV, and LVN3 in his tenure as Director VSSC, and was instrumental in guiding the teams for the various experiments in the recent POEM 4 experiment, like the robotic arm, the plant growth experiment, etc., which was very successful. He was the founding director of Human Space Flight Center, HSFC, and continues to guide the program as the chairman of the PMC. I welcome Director VSSC very warmly to this function. Though in absentia, I have to welcome, as my moral obligation, to invite Dr. Narayanan, Director LPSC. He has been very closely associated with same activities. He had delivered the Dr. Abdul Kalam Memorial Lecture in 2023 and also inaugurated the recent technical colloquium. He is the main man behind the successful design and production of the largest cryogenic engine developed by ISRO, the C-20 engine used in LVM-3 rocket. He also led the propulsion team for the successful Chandrayaan 2 and 3 landing missions. He had always tried to get deeply involved and understand the critical manufacturing aspects, especially with respect to the semi-cryo engine processes and challenges. Due to unavoidable reasons, Director LPSC also could not attend this inaugural function, but Sir has sent a video recording of the felicitation address. And with deep affection, I welcome Director VSSC to this seminar. I am also very happy to congratulate him on being designated as a chairman ISRO, and on behalf of same, wish him the very best for a successful tenure. Sri Rajarajan, Director SDSC, is a constant companion and has been a keen enthusiast of our activities. As an expert in composite hardware processing, he had provided valuable guidance to the teams for outsourcing to industries. He was responsible in enhancing their launch capacity in SDSC SHAR by implementing many innovative concepts and augmentation of infrastructure. I cordially welcome Sri Rajarajan to this function. Sri E.S. Padmakumar, Director IASU, has appreciated the efforts of manufacturing community as the chairman of Mission Readiness Review for many PSLV missions. He has also taken the lead in outsourcing many initial systems to industries and also adopted many advanced technologies in IISU. The recent Poem 4 experiment of repositioning robotic manipulator was developed by IISU under his mentorship. I warmly welcome Sri E.S. Padmakumar to this function. Sri A. Joseph, Managing Director BATL, has been a close associate of ISRO and successfully delivering many hardware like propellant tanks, gas bottles and control components, etc. for launch vehicles and various sub-assemblies of PSLV. Under his leadership, BATL has enhanced the services for defense and space sector and was instrumental in augmenting the infrastructure to meet the future targets. He agreed to deliver the keynote address today, though being called upon at the last minute due to unavoidable changes in the original program, and I thank him for his kind gesture. I warmly welcome Sri Joseph to this function. As already mentioned, the same recognizes the exemplary contributions in the various areas of manufacturing by honoring them with awards on an annual basis, and I congratulate the award winners for the year 2021 and 2022. I also thank them for accepting the awards and welcome each of them with their families to this function. I welcome all the same members, participants, delegates, and students from R&D institutes, industries, and academia to this seminar. I also welcome the same members, organizing committee and subcommittee members, and former same National Governing Council members for this inaugural function of NAMS-2025, and thank them all for the relentless efforts over the last few months to make this event happen today. Let us work together to make 2025 yet another eventful year for aerospace manufacturing community with many significant achievements, and take leadership role in adopting innovative technologies in manufacturing and materials, and to expand the domain expertise. Welcome to you all again. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your warm words of welcome. We now move on to the formal inauguration of this seminar. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. We feel deeply honored to have the inauguration of this seminar by Dr. S. Somnath, Chairman, Indian Space Research Organization and Secretary, Department of Space. Under his leadership, ISRO has made the nation proud with successful Chandrayaan 3, Aditya L1, Small Satellite Launch Vehicle RLV LEX missions, to name a few. He is a charismatic leader who sets clear goals and inspires us to achieve that. Bharatiya Antariksh Station, Gaganyaan series, Chandrayaan series, and other planetary exploration missions are well-laid goals for us. Due to an urgent commitment, he could not be here with us today. Chairman ISRO has been kind enough to inaugurate this seminar through a recorded video message. We shall listen to his address after lighting the ceremonial lamp. May I invite the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp. Thank you, sirs. We shall now watch the recorded video message from Chairman ISRO.
Good morning, all of you. Greetings to you all for the NAMS 2025 conference. First of all, let me express my inability to be physically present with you for this conference. But I'm very happy that I am able to connect with you through this video message of inauguration. People on the dais, Sri M. Mohan, President of SAME, and also the Associate Director of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, Dr. Unnikrishnan Nair, Director, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, Dr. Narayanan, Director, Liquid Propulsion Systems Center, Sri Padma Kumar, Director, IASU, and Mr. Sandeep Verma, who is the General Secretary of SAME, and also Sri S. Jayakrishnan, CMD FHL, who is giving the keynote speech today, and also industry captains, leaders from ISRO and other organizations who are participating in this, delegates, invitees, my greetings to you once again. The NAMS 2025, this year's theme is Indian Space Vision 2047, an industry perspective. I think it is appropriate at this moment. Look at the challenges that are going to be faced when you envision a long-term program for space that lasts another 25 years plus, with a certain number of goals that have been set for us to start, at least for 5 to 10 years of time, and a long-term goal also described and how we want to achieve it. In that context, it is important for industries to understand the challenges that are in front of you when certain manufacturing activities, procurement activities, contractual activities need to be undertaken in due course of time, and how this process can be really strengthened. And what type of technologies need to be brought into the industry ecosystem to support these domains. I think there should be a clear description of all of this from the people who are being part of this session to make industry understand. To me, it looks there are certain points which I would like to elaborate in the speech which I am going to give subsequently, so I won't venture into it at this moment. I see that the potential of industry's collaboration with the space program is going to increase substantially. This is very evident. The first part is, of course, on taking up the regular production activities or rocket satellites and other systems required for the space program. And the second is, of course, is the new items which need to be engineered, manufactured and supplied, which are going to be very challenging, which includes new spacecraft systems, miniature electronics, control systems, large structures, large propellant tanks, and of course engines. It's not that they have to be produced, but they have to be produced in numbers, meeting the tight schedule also. Equally important is going to be the manufacturing of the spacecrafts and space systems which are required to support this, which includes complex missions which are interplanetary and exploration missions, Earth observation missions which are increasing in numbers, the space-based other observation capability that we are developing, the scientific objectives like space station building and the related systems that are to be built and developed and supplied. So really the task is very huge. But then, the strength within the space community is not increasing substantially, especially in the public sector. Of course, there is a growth in the private sector as well. That area is something which I would like to address later. But that with the limited number of people, then this challenge of manufacturing and supplying, and also managing the supply chain, the entire supply chain also going to be a very substantial challenge. I believe NAMS will address all of this and come out with some strong suggestions, which is going to be helping the strategists, the planners, the project teams, as well as the leadership in ISRO and the space program elsewhere to come together and then work on it. We also have to come out with models which will be sustainable. For example, earlier contractual model or procurement model will not be the one which will be suited for the future. We should find out how industries can become a partner or a risk-sharing partner, which we have been talking quite a lot in the past. I think all of this agenda comes to the forefront, and I'm very happy that NAMS is discussing these topics. I thank the industries for standing with the space program in developing capability internally to become a strong supply chain system for it, taking up the complex manufacturing challenges, though it was not very rewarding to you, but you have been continuing to support this program because of the emotions connected to it and the pride that are associated with it. And we are equally proud that you are part of our journey. and take it this forward. Let NAMS be a good platform for envisioning what is needed for the Vision 2047. Thank you, and with this, let me declare this NAMS 2047 or this 2025 with a vision of space program for 2047 inaugurated.
Cutting-edge activities pertaining to launch vehicle technology. The maiden test vehicle flight for in-flight demonstration of Gaganyaan crew escape system under critical transonic flight condition is one among the recent major technological feats achieved under his able leadership. It is my pleasure to invite you, sir, to release the proceedings and to offer felicitations thereafter.
Our respected chairman, Sri Rajarajan, Director SDSC, Sri Padmakumar, Director IASU, Sri Mohan, President SAME and Director Projects VSSC, Sri Sandeep Verma, Sri Joseph, Managing Director of BITL, and all members, delegates, and the leaders of Western years who are all as part of members here, students, media, a very good afternoon. First of all, belated Happy New Year to all of you, and I also want to thank all the industry partners for the excellent missions we had in last year. 2024, January 1st, we started with the PSLV ExpoSat mission. And the year ended on December 30 with the PSLV C60 with 2 satellites for docking and POEM with the 24 experiments. In between, we had a couple of RLV landings. We had an air breathing experiment. And SSLV, we have completed the development, all because of the unflinching and this support we are getting from the industry partners. So, congratulations as well as thank you, all of you, for that great support, and it is going further. Never in our history we had a clarity in space vision for such a long time, maybe for 2040. The vision is so clear, and the vision contains many, many new missions, which are all uncharted waters for us. So we had, all of you know, the humble beginning in 60s, and mostly we have been concentrating on launch vehicle satellites. But then there were inflection points in our program, like the manned space program and follow-on manned missions, and we are going to have the Andarish station, all not because of just for excitement, but we know that the space also is emerging in that direction globally. Once upon a time, space was under the ambit of government agencies because there was no returns expected. But now it is not so. We know that. People all talk about $400, $500 billion. That type of economy is expected out of space in maybe by 2030 or so. And our share, as all of us know, is a very small, minuscule, less than 2%, which with all recent unlocking through SpaceX, space, NCL and other mechanisms, we are trying to at least get 10% of that. So that is nothing, it's not possible with the government agencies alone. It is only possible when all of us, industries, academia, NGOs, all of us pull together, it's possible. And we also, many a time now, you know that industry started us supporting in making components and other things maybe 20 years back, but recently we see they are all giving us sub-assemblies. In fact, the PSLV sub-assemblies are built by industries, including the POEM or the many sub-assemblies. And we also know that 2 satellites which are getting docked, the satellites are also built in industry. So the the type of activities that industries are doing, gradually from components builders to subassemblies to even the whole vehicle suppliers, like the PSLV N series being built by industries consortia, and also the SSLV we have multiple options like technology transfer through industry, and also 15 vehicles through NCIL industries are making. So we see the role of industries is increasing, and we have aptly, NAMS has chosen a topic that is, we have a space vision, and the mirror is put on given to the industry and asked to look at how industry is going to gear up to meet this vision. So that way it's a very excellent topic and an excellent forum. And I must thank Sri Mohan for not only filling the hall, but also making so many people outstanding by his leadership qualities. Instanding, okay. Anyway, whenever there is a crisis, we rush to industry. There are many examples. One example is, the vibration shaker is one typical example. We used to get it import. But then suddenly there was an embargo due to unknown reasons. And then we know that dependence on single source, internally or externally, it's always a headache for us. But then Indian industry, they came forward. And now we can very proudly say that India, there are industries, at least a couple of industries who can make vibration tables, and we are using it very successfully. So when there is an embargo, we take it as an opportunity, and then that is how such innovations are happening. And we want the industries to be like SpaceX. SpaceX has brought in so many disruptive technologies in 2000, so last 20 years. Mostly the space has turned because of such non-governmental entities or private entities. They have played a greater role, bringing in new technologies. New technologies, they are all very disruptive, like the spent stage is being recovered, refurbished, reused, cost is being reduced. The entire vehicle parts can be recovered and reused. And then bringing in novel concepts. So that is what we can make a sustainable system for our future. So it's going to be an era of a future where we are all going to work together for a better India. I hope this forum will definitely make all of us to think loud and then find for solutions to our to move away from our traditional inertia-based system, because we all have a reluctance to change the typical Newton's law, but that change is only possible with a force. So let us be that force, that cause for the change, and let us all look forward to a brighter future for ISRO and our industry and for the nation as a whole. Thank you very much, and I wish a very fruitful discussions in this seminar.
Thank you, sir, for highlighting the role of industry in our journey so far and the journey forward. Dr. V. Narayanan, Director, Liquid Propulsion System Center, is an expert in the area of rocket propulsion. He has played a crucial role in the successful development of propulsion systems for LVM-3, Chandrayaan missions, including the propulsion system of Vikram lander, used for soft landing near South Pole of the Moon. Presently, he is providing leadership in development of propulsion and associated systems for Gaganyaan, India's first human space flight program. He has received many awards and is a fellow of various national as well as international bodies in the field of engineering, space, and rocketry. Due to an urgent commitment, he could not be here with us. We shall now watch the recorded video message he has provided to address this gathering.
Very good afternoon to all of you. Most respected Chairman ISRO and Secretary Department of Space, Somnath sir, the keynote speaker, Mr. Joseph, Mr. Mohan, who is presiding over this function, Center Directors of ISRO, distinguished participants, and my dear friends. First of all, let me extend a very, very warm greetings to each and every one of you on this important occasion of this conference conducted by Society of Aerospace Manufacturing Engineers with a theme of Indian Space Vision 2047, the industry perspective. If you look at the Indian space program, which was started almost 62 years back, from 1962 to till today, if you look at, lot of development has taken place, and with the vision given by the Vikram Sarabhai, we have served the society through our launch vehicles and satellites in multiple sectors. Now, if you look at the launch vehicle area, it was in the year 1980 we had the first successful launch of the SLV-3, which placed a small satellite of almost 35 kg in the low Earth orbit. From that humble beginning till today, we have developed 6 generations of launch vehicles and made them operational. And if you look at the number of missions accomplished, 1980 to 2024, over a period of 44 years, we have accomplished almost 99 launch vehicle missions. And in the area of satellites from 1975 to till today, number of satellites were conceived, built, and we have placed in the orbit and utilizing effectively for the various applications and development of our country. From that area to today, if you look at the demand in terms of launch vehicles as well as satellite, the demand has gone up. Today, if you look at, we are having hardly 54 operational satellites serving in various sectors. But now the demand is much more compared to 54 satellites. In fact, I am seeing at least another 3-4 years, more than 100 numbers of satellites has to be placed in orbit. Now, towards this entire missions accomplished, the role of industries in terms of manufacturing is phenomenal. In fact, I am a core designer. I used to think that design team is the key team who plays vital role in all these projects. But of late, when I was growing up along with the technology in the organization, I understood really it is not only the design team, it is the materials and manufacturing team which has to play a crucial role. Without this team, the satellites and rockets will be only in the paper form. None of the things will be really taking shape and we cannot have any useful benefit. And on this occasion, first of all, let me compliment all the people, the materials and manufacturing fraternity, both from industry as well as ISRO. Really, you have done outstanding job. Let me congratulate and compliment for that role. Now, if you look at the manufacturing strategy those time, for a lot of things, because the demands were less. In fact, to start with one rocket launch once in 2 years, that was the situation. And we invested lot of infrastructure in the Indian industries. And Indian industries really made it operational and we were delivering, getting the hardware. Now, if you look at the future, Honorable Prime Minister has clearly given out, rather rolled out, the vision, Space Vision 2047. The very, very important things when I look at, from the current GSLV capability, the vehicle capability has to be improved. Currently, our capability is 4,000 kg to geotransfer orbit or almost 8,500 kg to low Earth orbit. That is the capability of our Bahubali rocket Mark III vehicle. And from that, in order to reduce the cost of launching, we are augmenting the payload capability of Mark III to 25% more capability by developing the C-32 cryogenic stage as well as the semi-cryogenic propulsion system. Now, today, even though semi-cryogenic project was approved almost 15 years back, our hands are tied only because of the challenges what we are facing in the manufacturing. Now, as you all know, I have spent considerable time in the cryogenic propulsion development. I still remember the cryogenic upper stage project was approved in the year 1995, and we could successfully launch only in the year 2014. That means almost 2 decades. And this was mainly, this long time taken was due to 2 reasons. Number one, the bringing the hardware from the industry. Really, the industry capability was also less, and it was a lot of technology intensive development. That was one of the reasons. Of course, there were developmental problems. Now, coming to the semi-cryogenic engine, we are developing a 200-ton engine, and 200-ton engine with a combustion chamber pressure of 180 bar, which is 3 times of the current operational liquid engines. And with that type of pressure, very high level chamber pressure, the system level pressure goes even up to a level of 650 bar. And the hardware realization is really a highly challenging thing. Even today, even till today, due to the technological challenges, we could not bring out a single engine successfully. And when you talk about manufacturing, those who are fresh, you may be thinking that it is simply drilling, milling, this type of minor job. It is not that. It is all special types of manufacturing process. All those things are required for rolling out the space-based systems. And really, industries are facing lot of difficulties, mainly because of the process development. Of course, ISRO team is also supporting process development and all those things. Now, coming to the Vision 2047, lot of programs are there. I think most of you may be knowing. Number one, in our hand, we are having the approved Gaganyaan program. We have to send our own astronaut using our launch vehicle to space and bringing them back safely. And LBM-3 vehicle, originally when we conceived per year 1 vehicle has to be realized. Now, when we, after making it operational, the demand is almost 6 to 10 vehicles per year. That means lot of work has to be done in that area. Then Government of India has approved the Chandrayaan-4 program. Chandrayaan-4, you all know, the program is soft landing, and we have to bring back sample to Earth, and we have to do carry out experiments. Then Honorable Prime Minister has also given approval for building the space station, and it is going to be a 5-module space station, and the first module is going to be launched by 2028. And another important thing is the landing mission on Mars. In fact, the project we have already conceived. We are waiting for the approval. Then one of the important thing, by 2040, Honorable Prime Minister has given a direction to take using our Indian system to moon and safely land and bring them back safely. And 1980, our SLV-3 rocket, which was successfully developed under the project directorship of Abdul Kalam ji, the capability of the vehicle was hardly 35 kg to the low Earth orbit. From that, now government has given an approval to us, the next generation launcher, which is capable of almost taking 30,000 kg to the low Earth orbit. Now, if you take this vehicle for example, it is going to work with the LOX methane new liquid propulsion system. And in fact, this is a 3-stage vehicle with 2 strap-ons. Strap-ons are of course the solid base system, and 2 stages, core stage and second stage, is going to be driven by 11 of the LOX methane engines. And upper stage is of course the C-32 cryogenic stage. Just imagine, for a single rocket, we have to have 11 LOX methane engines and 1 cryo engine, and of course 2 solid motors. And so much manufacturing challenges are there, and development work is involved. Now, another important thing is the project is already approved, and with a clear vision and guideline of we are not going to invest in the industries. The government is not going to invest in the industries. And it is the industry and ISRO is going to develop this vehicle together in a particular pattern, and industries have to invest for realization of the various hardware, which include 5-meter diameter tank gauges and the engine system, associated control components, and of course structures. Lot of things has to be done. Now, surely the manufacturing requirement through the industries have gone up. And I am sure the people who are here, you will really put the best of your effort to meet the vision Space Vision 2047. And another important thing is, when we started the Indian space program, to be frank, there was no consideration on cost aspect. Because we were developing 1 or 2 rockets per year, rather launching 1 rocket or 2 rockets per year. From that, today we have moved to almost 10 to 12 numbers. And surely, today the cost is one of the major consideration. And the manufacturing time has to come down. Towards that, if you look at a couple of new technologies which has come. Now, you take one of the thing, the additive manufacturing. Additive manufacturing, it gives lot of advantage. Number one, surely the hardware can be rolled out in a shortest possible time. Second thing is, yes, the cost, initially development cost may be more, but when it comes to production level, the cost will come down. And then in this area, I think lot of development is happening throughout the world. In fact, people are totally developed additive manufactured, even engine systems. And people are talking about tankage production, lot of things. And really, in this area, we are concentrating. And even the locksmith engine, the design itself is done for making through, maximally through additive manufacturing. And of course, one is metallic hardware rolling out. Another one is, if you take another area, composite products. I still remember, I started my career only in the composite area, and we were handling hardly 1 meter diameter motor cases. From that, today the sizes of the motor cases and the heat shield with the composite systems, 5 meter diameter heat shield. So much work has to be done. And I am extremely happy the industry partners have really rise to the occasion and they are doing. But then today we are talking about more numbers. For example, Mark 3 vehicle, when we talk about 6 to 10 vehicles per year, then really it is a huge work in terms of even composite related, ablative system development, realization. All this area, I am sure the people who are here, you will be really contributing in a big way. Dear friends, I think I don't want to dwell much because there is going to be a memorial lecture by none other than our chairman Somnath sir and keynote speech by Joseph ji, and you all are veterans. In fact, I am only a person who is a user of the manufacturing technology and materials technology. You are all the veterans. I think I don't want to dwell. On this occasion, I can only tell this society and this conference is going to be a really useful conference because of a couple of reasons. Number one, it is a place where you transact ideas related to materials and manufacturing. Second thing, all the excellent experts are there. It is also a time to interact each other, to understand what is to be done and come to some logical conclusions. So, on this occasion, let me really thank all the people, specifically the industrial partners who have come from other part of the country for participating in this conference. Also, the organizing committee has done really outstanding job in putting in place to make this conference in a useful way. So, let me wish this conference, this seminar to go well and have very useful output. And before I conclude, really, I would have been very happy to be directly with you for this seminar, but unfortunately, due to official engagements, I am locked up in ISTRAC, and let me apologize that I am not in a position to be there directly. And before I conclude, let me wish the conference a grand success and advance Pongal greetings to each and every participants and your family members. Thank you. Jai Hind.
On behalf of same, we thank Dr. V. Narayanan for his message. Shri A. Rajarajan is a distinguished scientist and currently director of Satish Dhawan Space Center, Shar. He is a renowned expert in composites. He has played a pivotal role in gearing up the spaceport and keeping the center a step ahead to meet the challenges of the futuristic missions of ISRO. He had also championed the productionization of composite hardware and solid motors by outsourcing to industries. May I request you, sir, to release the souvenir and offer felicitations thereafter.
A very good afternoon to all the dignitaries, the respected Chairman, Dr. Somnath, Dr. Unnikrishnan Nair, Dr. VSSC, Dr. V. Narayanan, Dr. LPC and incoming Chairman, Padma Kumar, Dr. IASU, Mohan, Director Projects, and the Organizing Committee Chairman, and all my fellow family members and dignitaries, and my mentors, gurus, and those who taught me in all the fabrication and all aspects of productions, including missionaries. So I feel humbled to stand in front of you to give a felicitation speech. Definitely, India has come of age with all the fabrication technology that is put. Our government's aim is also that India has to become a manufacturing powerhouse, and that kind of a dream can become a reality only by the industries and those people who are practicing the cutting edge technology in fabrications and realization. And we definitely has to put on a lot of effort, and if we are, the whole nation is looking forward to such industries for becoming a powerhouse of a nation in manufacturing, because that is the one area which we felt that the government is feeling that we can become a number one nation, and that's what we have to aim. And we have that all the infra and the space and academia available for this. As we go, almost more than 25,000 crores of investment or planned budget has been announced by government in the next coming years. So towards 2047, become having our own Indian Bharatian to be landing on the moon and coming back. So many technologies has to be developed. It requires so many state-of-the-art fabrication techniques in almost mass production. And as you all recall, the infra that we have to put, almost 12,000 crores of infrastructure is going to come at SJC Shah for various facilities, including for the NGLV and the launch pads. As we are recalling here, we might be knowing that we have a airstrip, all kinds of transportation system to bring in massive structures from across India and anywhere to the launch site, including the customer's one. So all this being put in place at SDC Shah, and we have a second launch area coming at Kulashekharapatnam. Huge infra is going on, almost for 3,000 to 4,000 crores per year. So looking at this, many industries have come forward and looking at it and out, and I was overwhelmed by the confidence by the Indian industries in developing many of the technologies which are so far imported to be made indigenous, including the hauler. Many industries have come forward to make even the 250-ton hauler to lift the S200 motor to the launch site. So when depending upon such capabilities exit, I personally feel that we are very confident that our Indian industries can meet many of the demands. But at the same time, we also have to innovate and try to collaborate and complement with various industries across the world to bring in many technologies so that it can be manufactured here. And for that, I hope this NAMS, this seminar will look at this, all these aspects and look what kind of productions, both infrastructure, the new types of fuels and propellants that has to be put in place, the propulsion, the testing area. And as we go through these developments and interplanetary missions, there is a huge surge in the spacecraft area manufacturing, which is also going to be fully going to be outsourced, and many private players are coming with some innovative technique. Actually, many of the industries which I come across have been already have their order book to be full, coming with many of the requirements by many players. So this augurs well, because all this industry has to innovate and try to bring in the best technology that's possible and to give the most precision components and structures. As we grow up, it's also natural that industry will start looking at how to design and how to configure and start realizing themselves. And that is what the goal has gone for the PSLV, has gone to industrial consortium, and many of the launch vehicles which are in operation is being planned to be fully to be realized by industry and take responsibility. And also make use of the market capability that exists to launch a satellite and augur well. That means the end-to-end capability. Today, when I see the number of industrial lists, when I heard from Mohan, we have the end-to-end industries that has been assembled here. And I request all of those players and our people to meet here and just have a look of how to go forward in this scenario and provide us energy so that we can achieve the our government's vision of 2047 of a our Indian human person landing on the moon, which should be made fruitful by such kind of seminars. I wish the seminar a grand success and a fruitful one, so that you get enriched and get fully confident to go and meet all these goals that have been put by both the people who have delivered the video lecture here. Thanking the organizers for giving me the opportunity to talk in front of you, and wishing them all the best for this 2 days seminar. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those insightful words. Sri E.S. Padmakumar, Distinguished Scientist, is Director, ISRO Inertial Systems Unit. He is an expert in mission design, control and guidance, integration and checkout systems. He is the Chief Architect of NGC design for autonomous landing in RLV LEX and integrated vehicle health management system for abort detection for Gaganyaan. May I request you, sir, to release the cutting edge, the technical magazine of same, and offer felicitations thereafter.
My dear friends, very good afternoon to all of you, and greetings on the occasion of NAMS 2025. Respected Chairman ISRO, who has given his message for this important event, Director VSSC, Director STSC, and Director LPSC, who is the Chairman ISRO designate, Director Projects Sri Mohan, Sandeep Verma, Sri Joseph, and all my seniors who are sitting there in front in the first few rows. This is a happy occasion that I get a chance to stand in front of you and say a few words about this seminar. Especially the theme being India Vision 2047, because that was an exciting direction that was given by our Honorary Prime Minister, who told that we need to put a man on moon surface and bring him back, all Indian effort. He also outlined that we need to make a Bharati Antariksha Station. And a host of new programs that was approved by him for the Gaganyaan and the Chandrayaan follow-on missions. And the new generation launch vehicle NGLV, which is supposed to change the way that we do the space business in the next decade. And there are other interplanetary missions that has been thought of, Venus mission and Mars mission. So it's a very exciting time for us, and there is a lot of money in the offing that is to take away, along with a very interesting work which includes opportunities as well as challenges, both for ISRO and industry together. So we have seen that over the period the paradigm was changing. Earlier we were depending on the industry only for the making the components or even the part of the components. Right now it is at the sub-assembly level. I think various industries has been helping us in preparing the sub-assembly itself and the testing thereafter. You can see that in the last C-60 SpaceX mission, basically both the satellites were built by ATL, integrated at ATL's lab. And here also the sub-assembly preparation and the testing has been done by the same team, similar teams. So we can see that the whole, the industry's involvement, in addition to the regular aspects that has been always there, more than 60 to 70% of and everything is done by the industry, even more than that. No. And if you take up my area, the navigation sensors and the systems, we can see that there are a lot of industries, including BATL, CTDGC, and a host of industries that who are supporting us in the precision manufacturing and enabling us to do the job for supporting all the launch vehicle missions as well as the satellite missions. And in NGLV initial phase itself, we decided that there will be a greater part of industry coming into the design phase itself rather than the build to print capabilities that currently being offered. With all this great involvement and friendship and partnership between the industry and ISRO, I'm sure that we will be able to conquer the challenges that are in front of us to meet the goals of 2047. Also, it is appropriate that there has been a renewed effort from the part of the government to increase the share of the manufacturing. As you know that it hasn't been improving from the last decade. We can see that it is hovering around 13 to 15%, while the government really want to take it to 25% minimum. And there is a lot that industries needs to do to bring that share to 25% of the GDP. And I'm sure that aerospace manufacturing is an area where so much can be done to help this endeavor. I wish NAMS 2025 all the very best, and hope you enjoy the interaction sessions and networking. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for bringing out the quintessential role industries will have to play in our future missions. Now it's time for announcing same awards for the year 2021 and 2022. We request Dr. S. Unnikrishnan Nair, Director VSSC, to kindly present the awards. Directors of SDSC and ISU are requested to kindly join him. I request Dr. V. Anil Kumar, Joint Secretary, SAME, to announce the awards.
Thank you, Neha. So we first have same GIL Udyamik Award for the year 2021 is conferred on Shri Mohanan MN, Senior Technician A, LPSC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions towards development of metal forming, process, lapping and assembly of parts in semi-cryo subsystems. Shri Mohanan MN. Next we have the same SVAPL Udyamik Award. Shri R. Ratish Kumar, Senior Precision Fitter, Kortas Industries, is requested to come forward. This award has been given for his excellent contributions in the area of metal forming and hardware assembly for Gaganyaan and PSLV systems. Shri Ratish, Kortas. Next we have the same Manjira Yuva Anveshak Award for the year 2021. This award is conferred on Dr. K. Raviranjan Kumar, Scientist Engineer SF LPSC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions towards development of Monel alloys for CPCS of Gaganyaan and development of C103 sheets for PS4 divergent. Next we have the same Legend Tech Yuva Anveshak Award for the year 2021. The award is conferred on Shri Vishal Kumar, Engineer SF, VSSC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions in the development of light alloy structures hardware through external work centers and new vendor development to increase throughput to meet enhanced demand of ISRO launch vehicles. Next we have the same Periyaswamy Prodhyogiki Award for the year 2021. The award is conferred on Shri J. Paul Murugan, Scientist Engineer SG, VSSC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions in the realization of solid motor hardware for CES system, development and realization of light alloy structures for newly developed L40 based test vehicle for Gaganyaan. Next we have the same Ankit Prodhyogiki Award for the year 2021. The award is conferred on Shri A. Shanmugwel, Scientist Engineer SG, VSSC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions in the development of new vendors to reduce dependency on limited supplies and also the development of newer variety of fasteners and in establishing quality systems at vendors. Next we have the same Will Prodhyogiki Award for the year 2021. The award is conferred on Shri R. Vishnuvardhan Reddy, Project Manager, Mrs. Legend Technology, Bangalore, in recognition of his excellent contributions towards realization of light alloy structures and fixtures for ISRO launch vehicles, LVM-3, GSLV, and productionization of slip ring technology. Shri R. Vishnuvardhan Reddy. Next we have the same Avdel Prodhyogiki Award for the year 2021. The award is conferred on Shri K.V. Krishna Kumar, Scientist Engineer SF, IPRC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions towards system level development, towards PSLV flight stages and test vehicle stage, and optimization of sequencing of integration activities. Next we come to the same Craftsman Anveshak Award for the year 2021. The award is conferred on Shri Kumresh Babu TKB, Scientist Engineer G, LPSC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions in manufacturing of propellant tanks, improvement in electron beam welding and friction stir welding process for joining of dissimilar materials, that is AA2219 to 2195 and AA2219 to SS321. Next we have the same Best Project Award. The award is conferred on Shri Siddharth Upadhyay, MTech IIST Thiruvananthapuram, for excellent project work carried out under the guidance of Dr. Basudev Majumdar, Associate Professor IST, on the development of meta-surface assisted novel multi-beam antenna prototype design and conceptualization using low-cost dielectric based 3D printing technology at 5G frequency band. Next, we have the same gold medal for the year 2021. The award is conferred on Messrs. Jayasurya Aero Private Limited, Chennai, in recognition of their invaluable contributions in the development of newer varieties of fasteners and realization of bulk quantities of aerospace quality fasteners without any defects and timely delivery, and they are one of the most reliable supplier, having best supply chain for insourcing of qualified raw materials and best quality systems. Next, we move on to same awards for the year 2022. In this category, the first award, that is same GIL Udyamik Pradhyamik Award for the year 2022, is conferred on Shri Manikantan KV, Technician G, LPSC Bangalore, in recognition of his excellent contributions towards realization of critical components with EB welding and TIG welding to realize various spacecraft propulsion components and sensors for Mars Orbiter mission and Chandrayaan-3 missions. Next, we have the same SVAPL Udyamik Award for the year 2022. The award is conferred on Shri Ravindran K, Senior Technician A, VSSC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions for the realization of complex shaped hardware for operational and development projects like TVD1, SSLV, RH560 Mark III, and DMRJ flights. Next, we have the same Legend Tech Yuva Anveshak Award for the year 2022. The award is conferred on Shri Nayakwadi Dilip, Senior Engineer, Manjeera Machine Builders, Hyderabad, in recognition of his excellent contributions in realization of critical Gaganyaan and TVP mission hardware like HS200, nozzle throat housing, test vehicle equipment bay, and fore-end propulsion bay assembly. Next, we come to same Manjeera Yuva Anveshak Award for the year 2022. The award is conferred on Shri Arun Dwivedi, Scientist Engineer SF VSSC, in recognition of his excellent contributions towards development of aerospace quality systems at casting manufacturer site by implementing aerospace quality practices. Next, we come to same Ankit Prodhyogiki Award for the year 2022. The award is conferred on Shri Abraham K. Varghese, Scientist Engineer G, VSSC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions in manufacturing of complex systems to meet the critical demands of ISRO launch vehicles such as charged lunar probe of Chandrayaan-3, grid fins, RLV, and wind tunnel models. Next, we come to same Avdel Prodhyogiki Award for the year 2022. The award is conferred on Shri Mahesh J. Chavan, Project Manager, Messrs. Larsen and Tubro, in recognition of his excellent contributions towards development of S200 motor case hardware and productionization of S139 motor cases to meet enhanced requirements of PSLV. Next, we come to same Periyaswamy Prodhyogiki Award for the year 2022. The award is conferred on Shri Bhuvan Chandra Tiwari, LPSC ISRO, in recognition of his excellent contributions in the realization of semi-cryo 120 stage tanks and development of FSW processes for third generation aluminum alloys for propellant tanks. Next, we come to the same Will Prodhyogiki Award for the year 2022. The award is conferred on Shri Rahul Ghosh, Scientist Engineer SF, URSC Bangalore, in recognition of his excellent contributions towards development of thermal control elements for satellite fabrication of Aditya L1 mission and development of innovative coating process in additive manufacturing. Next we come to same Craftsman Anveshak Award for the year 2022. The award is conferred on Dr. J. Jaswin Veda Jayasingh, Scientist Engineer H. VSSC ISRO retired, in recognition of his excellent contributions in the area of manufacturing of metallic and composite hardware for generic Gaganyaan missions and Gaganyaan protocols at external work centers. Next we have the same Best Project Award. The award is conferred on Mr. Akash Pritham Vadlakunta, BTech IIST Thiruvananthapuram, for the excellent project work carried out under the guidance of Dr. V.S. Suraj, Associate Professor IIST in Design for Additive Manufacturing for space components in titanium and stainless steel materials, which has resulted in significant cost savings due to lesser mass. Next we come to the same gold medal for the year 2022. The award is conferred on Messrs. Manjeera Machine Builders Private Limited, Patancheru, Hyderabad, in recognition of their invaluable contributions in the realization of highly complex light alloy hardware, including simulated crew module as per drawing specifications and timely delivery of critical hardware for all ISRO missions. Next we move on to the same Lifetime Achievement Award. For the year 2025, the award is given to two personnel. The first one is conferred on Sri P. Shankar Velayadam, ex-Deputy Director HSFC, in view of his exemplary contributions to Indian aerospace manufacturing over the past 4 decades, which include indigenization of aluminium alloys, facility establishment at Bayforge Ring Rolling, India's first commercial titanium sponge plant at KMML, development and qualification of various fasteners as import substitute. He has also played key role in making countries self-reliant while significantly reducing the cost and schedule. Next award goes to Dr. Sri G. Narayanan, ex-Chairman and Managing Director of New Space India Limited, in view of his exemplary contributions to Indian aerospace manufacturing arena over the past 4 decades, including the realization of cryogenic engines, earth-storable engines, and also strengthening the LPSC SRQA activities as the Deputy Director of LPSC SRQA, and also as CMD of NSIL. He has played a significant role in setting up the national space reforms introduced in 2020. Thank you, sir. With that, we come to the end of this award.
Thank you, sirs. The conduct of this seminar in such a grand and elegant manner would not have been possible without the support of our sponsors, co-sponsors and exhibitors. Next, I request Director SDSC to hand over the mementos to our sponsors, co-sponsors and exhibitors. I request the representatives to receive the memento.
To begin with, we have our main sponsors. First, it's Ankit Fasteners.
Good luck.
Next, it's Good Luck. Next, we have HAL. So, that is Ankit Fasteners.
Mrs. Good luck.
We have HAL.
Mrs. LPS Industries.
Manjeera Machine Builders.
Mrs. Periyasamy Industries.
So we have Manjeera Machine Builders on the stage.
Next, Periyasamy Industries.
Next, we have Saraswati Dynamics.
Mrs. Sek Industries.
Sri Venkateshwara Aerospace Private Limited. That is Sek Industries on the stage.
Mrs. Sri Venkateshwara Aerospace.
Next, we have Sun Flag.
We have Sek Industries on stage now. Sorry, Sri Venkateshwara Aerospace.
We have Sun Flag on the stage. Next, we move on to our co-sponsors. First, we have Amedo Tools, Bangalore. Can we have our co-sponsors? Amedo Tools, Bangalore. Next, we have BEML.
Mrs. BEML. Mrs. Comprotech.
Godrej.
Mrs. Comprotech. Next, Mrs. Godrej.
Next, we have Jojo Industries.
Mrs. L&T.
Next, we have Madras Swastik.
Followed by Metallic Bellows.
Metallic Bellows. Next, we have Midhani.
Mrs. MTAR.
Next, we have Ensil.
Mrs. Prime AM. Mrs. Ensil.
Next, we have Prime AM.
Mrs. Quad Forging.
Mrs. Objectify Technologies, Delhi.
Mrs. Quad on stage.
Next is Objectify Technologies, Delhi. Can we have Midhani on stage? Next, we have the exhibitors. First is International Industrial Springs. One second. Can we have Saraswati Dynamics on stage?
Our main sponsors.
We move on to our exhibitors. First, we have International Industrial Springs.
Mrs. Coral Technologies. Mrs. Progas.
Progress System Private Limited.
Mrs. Suntex Serve, Hale Hamilton.
Mrs. Jai Surya Aero Private Limited. Mrs. Aero Fasteners Private Limited. Can we once again have the exhibitors, International Industrial Springs? Can we have Metallic Bellows on the stage? Next is Objectify Technologies, Delhi. Can we have someone from Suntex Serve, Hale Hamilton?
Thank you, sirs. Now, we would like to honor and thank our dignitaries for kindly accepting our invitation and for being with us today. I request President Same to hand over the memento to Director VSSC.
I request President Same to hand over the memento to Director SDSC.
May I request President Same to hand over the memento to Director IASU.
Thank you, sirs. Thank you, sir, for doing the honor.
Sri Sandeep Verma is a Deputy General Manager in VSSC, responsible for the realization of light alloy structures. He is the General Secretary of SAME. SAME is indebted to him for the determination, commitment and perseverance that he showed for the conduct of NAMS 2025. Now, may I request Sri Sandeep Verma, General Secretary SAME, to propose the vote of thanks.
A warm good afternoon to one and all. NAMS 2025 was formally inaugurated by our esteemed Chairman ISRO, Dr. S. Somnath. As we all know, Sir has made all arrangements to be with us in person here today, but due to urgent, unexpected official obligation, he could not make it. But despite the time crunch, Sir has made the recorded videos of the inaugural speech as well as the Professor Satish Dhawan lecture available for NAMS, and we are truly humbled by Sir's dedicated support and commitment towards same fraternity and our efforts. I would like to wholeheartedly extend my sincere gratitude to you, Sir. Dr. S. Unnikrishnan Nair, Director VSSC, extended his special support to SAME as always by keeping aside his time free for us and being with us in person despite very tight journey schedules to release the technical proceedings and to boost the morale of all awardees. Sir, my sincere thanks to you for sharing your valuable time and presence with us, sir. Dr. V. Narayanan, Director LPSC, extended his kind support by readily accepting our invitation to become a part of this seminar. And Sir has made special arrangements to prepare recorded felicitation for the lecture. And Sir has given special encouragement as it reflects his strong support for SAME, and we are very thankful for that. Thank you, sir. Sri A. Rajarajan, Director SHAR, has readily accepted our request to participate and deliver the felicitation and also to release the souvenir. His mementos handing over to our industry partners will definitely bolster ISRO relationship with industry. Sir, we are extremely thankful to you for being with us. Sri E.S. Padmakumar, Director ISU, has blocked his schedule for NAMS 2025 and readily agreed to deliver the felicitation and also to release same technical magazine Cutting Edge. Sir, we specially express our gratitude for your great commitment and we are happy to hear with us, sir. Sri M. Mohan, Director Projects VSSC and President SAME, has been the pillar support for SAME fraternity. He was there at every single stage of preparation, always passionate and ever ready for any discussion for further improvement. Though many unforeseen events took place, we were able to sail through smoothly under the able leadership of Mohan, sir. Thank you, sir, for your encouragement and fervent support. Sri A. Joseph, Managing Director, BrahMos Aerospace, has accepted our invitation to deliver the keynote lecture on a very short notice and really helped our society to furnish one of the most important events of NAMS. Sir, there is a lot to learn from you, professionals like you, and we are deeply privileged to have you with us. Thank you, sir. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Sri Hanumantre Baluragi, Director DHSP, Sri Sanjay Jambegi from one of the best startups in India, Skyroot, and Sri G. Levin, CEO Kerala Space Park, for accepting our request to deliver the invited lectures. Thank you, sirs. It's truly heartening to see so much participation from our industry partners, either as sponsors, co-sponsors, advertisers, exhibitors, or delegates. Many of the industry CEOs and MDs took time from their busy schedule and they are available with us to support NAMS. We are deeply privileged to have you all with us. This means a lot of participation of several student delegates, which truly suffice same ideology of having academia and industry interfacing with scientific community. And for this, I really thank eminent professor and their entire team of students. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank all SAME Council members, NAMS 2025 organizing committee members, as it was their true hard work and consistent follow-up that has made this event possible. Working of our team till midnight has really shown the level of bonding of members with SAME and also the strength of teamwork. Thanks to all team members. I would like to express my special gratitude to all our beloved SAME lifetime members available in the inaugural function, because without them, this seminar would not have been this memorable. Thank you so much. Lastly, on behalf of SAME and on my personal behalf, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude and thanks to all the people who have involved with NAMS 2025 directly or indirectly by providing us with their valuable time and effort. Your commitment has made this event what it is today. Thank you one and all. Advance happy Pongal Makar Sankranti wishes to all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, to you too for your relentless efforts. With that, we have come to the end of the inaugural function. I request you all to rise for the national anthem.
Janagana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Now it's time for a short break.